Hi guys, it's Boy Ricardo here, and today we are doing another unboxing. Last time we did the Ace of Spades. Today we are doing a Scotch whiskey. So, with no further ado, let's begin. Alright, so today we're doing Glenfiddich. It's a single malt Scotch whiskey, right? Not just a single malt Scotch whiskey, but it is a select cask. Glenfiddich. Where does that name comes from? Glenfiddich basically means the valley of the dead. The valley of the dead. That's why they actually has this logo, right? This logo is a stag, which is commonly known as a male deer. A single malt whiskey. Single malt. Most people ask me, Ricardo, what is a single malt whiskey? What is a blended whiskey? What is the difference? Well, the difference between a single malt whiskey and a blended whiskey is that blended whiskey is a process where you take single malt whiskeys and you get grain whiskey, you put them together and you get blended whiskeys, right? Single malt whiskey is basically comes from one distillery with no blending process. So that's basically the difference between blended whiskey and single malt whiskey. Some people prefer to drink a single malt whiskey than a blended, and others just prefer the blended than the single malt. It's your preference, what it is that your palate is comfortable handling, what it likes, you know. So, alright, so next one, Scotch whiskey. So, Scotch whiskey is basically means Scotland. So, Scotland is where this whiskey is made. Some of you all might see Irish whiskey. It's Ireland where the whiskey is made. Then we have Japanese whiskey. So, whiskey is made in Japan. So, other countries will have it like Indian whiskey and, you know, so forth. So that's how we got Scotch whiskey. Single malt, we have already covered that. And we have a select cask. Now the select cask is the master blender of the select cask, which is, I think his name is written on the barrel here, which is a malt master. His name is Mr. Brian Kingsman. He now actually is in charge of the cask. So he has to select the cask. Selecting a cask all comes down to the taste that you actually get. For instance, the cask that they use for this is the red wine cask, as you can see it over here, bourbon cask, and you know those, and then we have the European cask, right? So the bourbon cask and the red wine cask actually gives you that flavor and those notes that you actually look forward to. For instance, this Glenfiddich single malt whiskey, you can actually get the sweet toffee vanilla notes from in it. You can also get a floral fruity notes. So that is why we call it a select cask, for the notes that you actually get from it. And it's high end, the taste is really good. Talk about price points. It's approximately about $700 TT, right? What else that we can cover about this? And it also has the Traveler's Exclusive Edition. This is the Traveler's Exclusive. You can pick this up in your duty free when you're coming into the country, or when you're going home to, you know, passing through duty free. You can pick up one of these, right? Or you can actually pick it up at your local liquor mart or your grocery store, your supermarket, you know. Alright, so without further ado, let's start the unboxing, right? Alright, so the tin. So it actually has the stag on it, right? The stag is imprinted there, and also you can actually see it at the back there, right? It's really, really nice. It's metal, right? It's a beautiful bottle. It's very, very beautiful, and as you can see, it has the EST established in 1887, right? The founder of Glenfiddich single malt whiskey is Mr. William Grant. Mr. William Grant founded his distillery in the year 1886, right? Two of his most popular whiskies that he has right now on the market is none other than our famous Glenfiddich whiskey and Monkey Shoulder. Monkey Shoulder is a really nice whiskey. I am telling you all, give it a shot, give it a try. You all going to like it, right? So, with no further ado, I'd like to wrap up this here now, and I thank every one of you all for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Again, and hit the like button, and I'm